English Flow podcast.
From Speak English Flow Daily. Hello, English learners, and welcome back to the English Flow podcast, your go-to podcast for everyday English, real conversations, and easy listening practice for daily life. We are so happy you are here with us today. I'm Mia.
And I'm Leo. It's really good to have you here. So Mia, how was your day today? Was it a busy one?
A little busy, yes. I had some work in the morning and a long call with a friend, but I'm happy to sit down and talk with you and our listeners now.
Same here. I had a lot of screen time today, so it feels really nice to just relax and chat. It's like we are all sitting together in one big, warm room.
Yes, exactly. Okay, before we start, we want to ask you for one small favor.
Yes, one small thing from you means a lot to us. If you enjoy learning with us, please like this episode and subscribe to the channel. It helps more learners find us.
And we would love it if you write a comment too. Just one simple sentence is already great. For example, what is your name and where are you from?
We really love reading about our listeners. And when you write a comment, your English brain goes to the gym. You have to choose words and build a sentence. That makes your English stronger.
So, even if you feel shy, that's okay. One short sentence is already very good practice.
Today's episode is at B1 level, so if you are an intermediate learner, this is just right for you. Everything will be clear, simple, and easy to follow.
And today's topic is something important, and sometimes a little scary.
Yes, today we are going to help you with how to talk about yourself in English.
Many learners tell us, I can answer simple questions like, where are you from or what do you do? But when someone says, tell me about yourself, the brain stops. So in this episode, we will give you a simple structure and many sentence options, step by step.
We will also share our own full introductions at the end, so you can hear how everything sounds together. And you can choose the sentences that feel right for you.
But first, let's understand why this skill is so important.
Right. You use this skill in many different situations. When you meet a new classmate, a new person at work, your teacher, a neighbor, or a new online friend. They often say, tell me about yourself.
And not only in daily life, also in job interviews, language classes, and events like language exchanges.
I remember one language exchange I went to. We all sat in a big circle. The leader said, okay, everyone will introduce themselves in English. Name, country, job, hobbies.
Ugh, I can feel the pressure already. Everyone is listening and waiting for you.
Yes, my turn was getting closer like a slow train. In my head, I was saying, my name is Leo. I'm from... And then my brain did something different.
I know that feeling. What happened?
When everyone looked at me, my mind went blank. I said, my name is Leo. I like food.
Well, food is always a safe answer. Nobody can argue with that.
True. People laughed in a friendly way, so it was okay. But inside, I knew I could say more if I had a simple, clear plan in my head.
I had a similar moment on a long train journey once. The person next to me asked, so tell me about yourself. And in my head, suddenly there were too many ideas at the same time. My job, my family, my hobbies, my favorite food, all together in one big noisy cloud.
And the answer was not very clear?
Not at all. I was jumping from one thing to another. After that, I thought, I need a short, calm, ready way to talk about myself.
That is exactly what we mean when we say your introduction is like a short movie script about you. When you know your script, you feel much calmer.
And remember, you do not need perfect English. You just need clear, simple sentences that you can say even when you feel a little nervous.
Now, before we build your mini script, there is one simple thing to understand first. There are 3 common situations where you introduce yourself.
3 situations. Yes, sometimes it is informal, sometimes semi-formal, and sometimes formal.
Informal is when you are in a relaxed place, with friends, classmates, or someone you meet at a cafe or a party. No one expects a big, serious introduction.
Semiformal is when it is friendly but also a little professional, like a work event, a meetup, or a group activity. People smile and talk easily, but you still want to sound polite.
And formal is when things are very official. A job interview, a meeting with a manager, or an important office situation.
In formal moments, your words are more careful and polite. So the main idea is, read the situation first, then choose your style.
For example, if you are sitting on a sofa with a friend, you probably won't say, "Good afternoon, it is a pleasure to meet you." That sounds a little too serious for a sofa.
And in a job interview, "Hey, what's up?" is probably not the best way to start.
Maybe save that for your close friends.
So, look at the place, look at the person, and then decide. Informal, semi-formal, or formal.
Let's start with the first part of any introduction, the greeting, the very first words you say.
For formal situations, you can use clean, simple phrases. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. For example, in a job interview, you can say, "Good morning, thank you for meeting with me today."
Good morning. Thank you for meeting with me today. Polite, clear, and short.
For semi-formal situations, like meeting new work colleagues, you can say, "Hi there," or just "morning" as a friendly, short way to say good morning.
Morning feels relaxed, but still polite. And for informal situations with friends or people your age, you can say, "Hi," or "Hey," or "Hey there."
Some people also say "What's up?" or "How's it going?" But be careful. Choose something that feels natural for you.
Natural for you, not just something that sounds cool online.
Right. If you do not say that kind of thing in your own language, maybe do not start with it in English either.
I tried a very casual greeting with my students once. They looked at me like, "Leo, are you feeling okay?"
So don't surprise people too much.
Better idea, pick one greeting that you really like and practice it until it feels easy.
For example, "Hi, nice to meet you." Simple, friendly, easy to remember.
Or, "Hello, good morning." When you say it with a real smile, it already feels like a warm introduction.
After your greeting, the next step is your name. You can keep it very simple.
"I'm Leo," or "My name is Mia."
You can also say, "Nice to meet you, I'm Leo." Or, "Hello, it is a pleasure to meet you. My name is Mia."
Mia, how do you usually introduce yourself?
I usually say, "Hi, I'm Mia. Nice to meet you." Short and easy. In a more formal place, I say, "Hello, my name is Mia. It is nice to meet you."
I usually say, "Hey, I'm Leo," in an informal place. And in a formal place, "Hello, my name is Leo. Nice to meet you."
So your first mini script is, "Hi, I'm Mia." Or, "Hello, my name is Mia. Nice to meet you."
Just change the name to your own name, and you already have a strong start.
Now let's add the next part, where you are from and where you live. Your little life map.
You can keep it very simple. I'm from Brazil. I'm from Turkey. I'm from Vietnam.
If you want to add the city, you can say, "I'm from Sao Paulo in Brazil." Or, "I'm from Delhi in India." Or, "I'm from Cairo in Egypt."
Same easy pattern. City, then country.
And sometimes, where you were born and where you live now are different places. Then you can say, "I'm originally from Poland, but I live in Berlin now."
If that feels too long, keep it simple. I'm from Poland. I live in Berlin. That is already very clear.
The goal is simple. Help the other person see a small, friendly map of your life.
After your name and where you are from, people often ask, "What do you do?"
This question comes up everywhere. You can answer with a short, clear sentence. I work as a teacher. I work as a nurse. I work as a driver. I work as a shop assistant.
You can also talk about the type of company. For example, I work for a bank in the customer service department.
And if you do not want to say the company name, just say the area. I work in education. I work in sales. I work in marketing.
And maybe you are a student right now. Then you can say, I'm a student. I study computer science. Or, I'm a student. I study business at university.
While you listen, think about which sentence is closest to your life. For example, I'm from Mexico, I live in Madrid, and I work in sales.
After your job or studies, People often ask about your home and your family.
People love to ask, who do you live with? Or, do you live with your family?
You can answer simply, I live with my parents. I live with my husband and 2 children. I live with my wife and our son.
If you live alone, you can say, I live alone in a small apartment. Or, I live alone in a shared flat.
If you live with a friend, I share an apartment with a friend.
People also ask about brothers and sisters. You can say, I have 1 brother and 1 sister. I have 2 older brothers. I have 1 younger sister.
And if you have no brothers or sisters, you say, I'm an only child.
Just give a small, warm picture, who you live with and who is close to you. Now let's move to the fun part, your hobbies and free time. This part shows your personality.
In my free time, I like reading. Or, in my free time, I like cooking. Or, when I have free time, I go jogging.
You can also say, I'm really into music. I love playing the guitar. Or, I'm really into hiking.
Another nice phrase is, I'm a big fan of. For example, I'm a big fan of football. Or, I'm a big fan of travel shows.
So you can say, in my free time, I like reading and going for long walks. I'm also a big fan of films.
When you share a hobby, it gives the other person an easy way to keep talking with you.
You can also add things you like and do not like. That makes your introduction feel more real.
For example, I love cats and good coffee, but I don't like waking up very early.
Small details like that show who you are, not just your job or your city.
And people also love to ask about your normal day.
You don't need to talk about every single hour. Just show the rhythm of your day with 2 or 3 simple sentences.
A good start is, on weekdays, I usually, or, in the morning, I normally.
For example, on weekdays, I usually wake up at 7, have breakfast, and go to work.
Or, in the morning, I normally make coffee, check my messages, and start work at 9. And in the evening, I usually have dinner with my family and watch something on TV.
So when someone asks, what does your normal day look like, you can give 1 or 2 of these sentences. That is already very clear. After your daily routine, sometimes people want to know more about you as a person.
Yes, not just what you do, but what kind of person you are. They might ask, are you shy or talkative?
You can use simple, friendly adjectives. Friendly, shy, talkative, calm, patient, hardworking, creative, curious.
For example, I'm a friendly and calm person. Or, I'm a bit shy at first, but I become more talkative when I feel comfortable.
You can also say, I'm usually quiet, but I get very excited when I talk about the things I love.
And sometimes it is easier to use what other people say about you. For example, people say I'm patient and hardworking.
Whew, that gives them a warm, simple picture of who you are, not only your job. And sometimes the conversation goes a little deeper and people ask about your future.
Yes, they might ask, what are your plans? Or, why are you learning English?
You do not need a big, perfect plan. 1 small, honest sentence is enough. You can start with, in the future, I'd like to, or my goal is to.
For example, in the future, I'd like to travel more and visit new countries. Or, my goal is to speak English more confidently.
That 1 sentence shows your direction and your reason. That is already very strong.
So now we have all the parts: greeting, name, where you are from, where you live, work, or study, family, hobbies, daily routine, personality, and future plans.
You do not need to use all of them every time. Just choose 2 or 3 parts and build your own small script.
Let me give a simple example. Hello, my name is Leo. I'm from Italy and I live in London. I work as a graphic designer. In my free time, I love cooking and watching films.
Clear, warm, and easy to follow. Now, let me give a longer example. Hi, my name is Mia. I'm from Spain and I live in Amsterdam. I work as a teacher. I live with my partner in a small apartment and I have 1 older brother back home. In my free time, I like reading, going for walks, and trying new restaurants. I'm usually calm and friendly, and I become quite talkative when I'm comfortable. In the future, my goal is to travel more and learn a new language.
That gives such a nice, warm picture of your life.
Thank you. Now you know a little more about us, and soon you can do the same.
So what can you do after this episode?
Step 1. Choose one simple sentence for each part. Greeting, name, where you are from, what you do, and one hobby.
Step 2. Say your introduction out loud, in front of a mirror while you wash the dishes or while you walk.
Step 3. Write it in the comments. When you write it, your brain works in a deeper way. It is really good practice.
And maybe another learner will read your comment and think, "Oh, I feel the same way." Then you are not just practicing English, you are also helping someone else.
Our question for you today is, can you introduce yourself in 2 or 3 sentences in English? Try it.
If this episode helped you, please like it, subscribe, and share it with a friend who also wants to practice talking about themselves.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us. You did not waste it. You invested it in your English.
We are really proud of you.
This was the English Flow podcast from Speak English Flow Daily. Take care, keep practicing, and talk about yourself with confidence.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye-bye. See you in the next episode.
Your English learning journey doesn't stop here. Continue building your confidence and fluency with the next episode of the English Flow podcast. Click the next video and keep progressing, one conversation at a time.